Nathan Zegura here with a game preview edition of the 2-Minute Drill brought to you by University Hospitals. Thursday night football. All the eyes of the football world will be tuned into Cleveland for this primetime showdown between the 3-3 Cleveland Browns and the 3-3 visiting Denver Broncos. And the Browns go into this one beaten up. There's no doubt about it. They are battered. The list of guys who will not be participating: Nick Chubb, Kareem Hunt, Baker Mayfield. The Browns quarterback, he is out. And then in addition to that, defensively, no Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah, and game time decisions still to come on Odell Beckham Jr. and Jarvis Landry at wide receiver, and Jedrick Wills and Jack Conklin at tackle. So the Browns offense, it is a new look unit, and it's a new look unit that will be led by a veteran, a man who has taken the Minnesota Vikings to the NFC Championship game back in 2017 when his quarterback coach was Kevin Stefanski. Now his head coach, of course, I'm talking about Case Keenum, who spoke with the media about the opportunity to make his first start as a member of the Cleveland Browns.
I feel very ready. I've been ready. You can say you don't have to get ready if you stay ready, and I've been ready since I got here. So I'm excited. I'm ready.
Obviously, a big opportunity for Keenum, who started 62 games in his career, including back in 2018 when he was the full season starter for the Denver Broncos. So a little bit of a revenge game there for Case Keenum as well. The Browns will be starting D'Ernest Johnson at running back. As I mentioned, Chubb and Hunt both out at that position. Johnson, who has filled in very well over the years for the Browns, averaging 5 yards per carry for his career, and in his biggest action back in Week 4 of the 2020 season when Nick Chubb went down, rushed for over 90 yards in a win over the Dallas Cowboys. The Browns are going to count on him. Rookie Demetric Felton, John Kelly elevated off the practice squad, and fullback Johnny Stanton to kind of get this ground game going. And when the Browns have the ball on offense, it is going to be tough. The Denver Broncos are a very good defense, top 5 in the league in scoring defense, total yards, rush, the pass, all of it. This is a good defense, and it's led up front by Von Miller. 4.5 sacks, a perennial All-Pro who has made some quite inflammatory statements this week about what he's going to do to the Cleveland Browns, and I'm sure the Browns will have other ideas trying to slow down that pass rush, because when you keep Case Keenum clean, he's a 75% passer with a quarterback rating of about 110 historically, so that'll be a key point of emphasis for the Browns. But really, I think this game comes all down to the Browns' defense. When the Browns have won, in their 3 wins, the defense has been dominant. Think about those wins over the Bears, over the Texans, over the Minnesota Vikings. In those games, the Browns averaged giving up just 11 points and 200 yards plus of total offense per game. The Browns had 12 sacks in those games. That's 4 a game. They forced 4 turnovers in those games. The defense helped the Browns do what they needed to do to get big wins, and I think that is going to be the recipe tonight. This is a Denver Broncos team that has struggled in the red zone. They're near the bottom of the league on third downs. They do not do a good job of converting their drives into points. They're top 15 in yards, 13th to be exact, but they're near the bottom half of the league in terms of points per game. And so this is a game for the Browns to really go out and bring it on the defensive side. Myles Garrett, Jadeveon Clowney, Malik Jackson, Malik McDowell up front against a Broncos team that's already given up 19 sacks this season, third most in the NFL. And if you look at the Broncos, they come in on a 3-game losing streak. In that 3-game losing streak, they've given up 12 sacks and they have given up 6 turnovers. So the Browns have an opportunity here. Get after the quarterback. Disrupt Teddy Bridgewater, who is very good also from a clean pocket. Try to deal with that ground game of Melvin Gordon and Javonte Williams, the talented duo who's really splitting it 50-50 and both being very productive. And then there's the vertical threat. Wide receiver Courtland Sutton, tight end Noah Fant. The Browns need to get that pressure to eliminate those big plays, and I think they can get sacks, they can generate turnovers, and defensively, remember, Thursday night football. The Browns' D has been great. Remember the game against Pittsburgh, the game against the Jets. We need another one of those performances in front of the raucous First Energy crowd under the lights. So I think this one is going to be about the defense, and then Case Keenum, a reliable, trustworthy, accountable veteran coming in and leading this offense, and hopefully it all adds up to a big Browns win. Short week, short-handed, no excuses. It's time to cobble it together and do whatever it takes to get a win, and I think the Browns lean on their defense. And all those names, Denzel Ward, John Johnson, Anthony Walker, Greg Newsome, Troy Hill, all the guys that were brought here or drafted to be here to make a difference in a game like this, this is their moment to absolutely shine. For the latest on this game and all things Browns, keep it tuned to cleanbrowns.com and, of course, the Browns mobile app. 3-3 Browns, 3-3 Broncos, Thursday night football. This has been the game preview edition of the 2-Minute Drill, brought to you by University Hospitals.